And I'm going to continue if you care to go back and get the other two tapes I've just made, or some that I've made the day before, yesterday, and way back, last several months. And I'm on Facebook. This is Elizabeth. I have to give you a little background. She's illegal. Her father, who became the illegal King George the Sixth. Here's a picture the year I was born in '39 with Roosevelt and planning my kidnapping. This is my father, King Edward VIII, and I didn't find out about my kidnapping until 83. I was in a political campaign to replace one of the doctors I'd written about, Larry McDonald, who was a congressman, and the KAL Korean jetliner was shot down, and it veered out of airspace into Russian airspace, and that's what you can do with mind control, which I was writing about. This is the double that married Wallace Simpson. That's not my father. So the whole thing, the 99-year seal, was simply for my uncle. He went with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Kennedys, the New World Order, the Freemasons, who orchestrated my father's takedown and my kidnapping. Rockefellers control the media, these people do, so they're certainly not going to tell about my kidnapping and all history being changed. So anyway, my uncle signed illegal treaties for the United States to put military bases all over British soil, use the Brits as hostages just the way they have me. Now, Nigeria is just another takeover of South Africa by the United States. Go in pretending they're the good guys when they created the chaos, and that was a British colony. Not too recently they got their independence. So the United States is going to control everything British, including me. Is that it? Yep. So I'm going to tell you how they just tortured me this time. I've had antifreeze put in me April the 1st of '80 after I did the book, and got a letter from the FBI June the 23rd of '79. So it didn't do me a lot of good, I guess, to get the letter from the FBI because I had antifreeze put in me. Should have died. Gone to coma and died. Instead, I was carried across the state line and worked for Fred Simpson, the district attorney there in Huntsville, Madison County. And this is where the patterns come in, the mind control patterns that prove it. That's Wallace Simpson, who married a double, not my father. Now then, I don't know if you can follow me on this or not. I'm back here. It looks like I'm free to run around, and I'm just this person that hops around from one place to the other and all that. As a matter of fact, when I came here in '86, I had to live on the Appalachian Trail, and that was rough in the winter and summer, and looking for water snakes, bears, freezing, and everybody around here knew it. So then when I got some money, I was sprayed. My tents would be sprayed and soaked, and you can't get I'm talking about chemicals that would hurt anybody, kill anybody. I'm allergic to chemicals, and it makes my immune system attack itself. I have an immune disorder. Now then, I'm just going to go through a few of these these people have joined into a conspiracy to assault me, to kill me. That's what's been going on. My liver and kidneys, right now my kidneys are about shut down. I can imagine with what's gone on with me because of who I am and my kidnapping. I can imagine being in a nursing home or on dialysis where they've put me, because they would just continue. That'd be easy. I couldn't even move then. You talk about chemicals coming in. I'd be sprayed and everything else. And that's what they've done with me since '86. State Trooper Carl Barton and his wife, Linda, Linda was one brought me down to this place, Affordable Corporate Suites. This was on Starkey Road, Overland Drive. It's just off Starkey Road in Roanoke. And this is Jean Croft. She was the manager, and she's just told here where I moved, lived there, '09, and always paid my rent on time, and I lived there till I think I know it was March the 3rd of 2011. So I stayed there about 17 months and sucked in the chemicals and just about died. And the damage done to me and quality of life is horrible. But the state trooper's wife took me there because I was up on Roanoke Mountain. It's a national park where you can camp. Not many people go up there. I don't know why. It's a pretty place. I was trying to get fresh air and have a place to breathe and get well a little. Instead, that night, I had chemicals put all over my tent, Sarah tent. I had to come out and sleep or sit at the picnic table. The next day, it looked like they were doing me a favor. They were hosts up there, Carl and Linda Barton, and he's retired, as I say, Virginia State Trooper. He brings me down, or she does, to Affordable that I've just shown you, and they paid the $150 deposit, and I lived there, and that's when she said, if I'm being redundant, excuse me, that's when she said, we run you with chemicals. Well, my word's been made no good because of all they've done to me. No truth has been told. So it doesn't do me any good. They just tell me, oh, no, I'm not doing anything. You're not getting sprayed. No, we're not hurting you. So she left, and before she left, she said, we're Americans, we don't have to pay for our crimes. Now then, I showed Eugene, what they do is law enforcement is behind it. They're telling the people to do it. The FBI tells the law enforcement, and your state and local, they are told if they don't willingly do it, that they'll get something on them, and everybody has something to hide. So the thing they do is they can get something on your children, whether it's a speeding ticket or your kids using drugs or selling, and then they get you. And these people have done it willingly, and some of them loved it, would have done it against me to shut me up anyway. They've gone along with the law enforcement to get the charges dropped. Well, you can follow me on that. So Gene Croft here. And there's a number of affordables here, and I've stated all of them a couple, 3 or 4 times. Not because I chose to, just to have a place. And now I can't walk anymore because the inflammation caused and damage to my lungs and kidneys and veins. I've been formaldehyde put on me and burned and everything else. You can't tell it. This is, I'm going to show you some other places here. And this is Section 8 housing, which is federal. This is to me. I stayed there in '06. And for 7 months, or 6, I believe, I sucked up chemicals in there. And then you should hear what they tell about me. This, I'm going to go ahead, and these people all know about me. This is Jennifer Sink. I said that she's still there. By the way, most of these people are still at their jobs. And this includes your housekeeping, your employees. That the point I wanted to make, too, was in all of this, in Richville, I won't leave that, I can't think of her name, Allison. She's still the manager out there at Richville of the HUD. That's a beautiful place out there, by the way. And they did the same thing to me out there. Now that I'm going to lose my train of thought, I'm going to say this. I'm back here. I've named names because it's all true. The only way that they're going to get prosecuted for anything, they joined a conspiracy. They're killing me. I mean, yesterday, I'm going to say her name, Beth. She's from here. She lived in Atlanta and came back here. And she's also, I found out, working 2 days over here with Frankie, who helped do all this to me at Affordable there, with Carl Barton took me. So they know each other very well. And, you know, I can't keep them out. They can run me and make me leave. And yesterday she come in, and I thought she's so sweet, and maybe she wouldn't. She used chemicals on me, got down on the floor, which to some people if they don't follow this, is poison to me. She puts